Hey guys, September the 25th, 2012, and as you can see, the good weather continues here in Vancouver. Lots of sun, pretty mild in the evenings and at night, and up to about 25 Celsius during the day, which is quite nice. Tomatoes continue to ripen. And to my surprise, these are the Black Prince variety over here. I thought they were just regular cherry tomatoes or something, but nope, those are the Black Prince, so I'll show you when they're fully ripened. They'll be quite nice. Okay, this is a quick look at today's silver action. Not very good, pretty choppy, pretty obviously going down today. But if we look at the 5-hourly chart, we can see the trend over the past month or so, month or two. And I found a new tool on this site. It is called the parallel line tool. Pretty self-explanatory. You can draw a line coming from the breakout here, going through this point, these 2 points, and beyond. And then when you're done drawing that line, it gives you a parallel line to put wherever you want. So we can put it here at the top of the channel and see fairly clearly that silver was trading in an up channel. This here is 2 weeks ago today, $34.10. And then we had QE, and we are now at $33.82, and it actually has been down almost to $33.70 today, just recently. So we are about 50 cents lower than we were before QE3 was announced. And, you know, it has tried to make that $35 point after QE3 was announced, but wasn't able to do it, and we are now down in the 33s again. So 50 cents cheaper after QE3 for silver. I don't know, what does that say to you? For those of us who are interested, there is finally some studies out that show that Monsanto's genetically modified corn does cause tumors in mammals, and they of course haven't done any human studies on this stuff. Monsanto won't allow it, but someone finally did a proper study independently of Monsanto. Usually Monsanto's the one that does the studies and says everything's fine, and this time they did a 2 or was it 3-year study, whereas Monsanto's studies in the past are very selective in what they study for, and they only did 3-month studies, which isn't even really long enough for cancer to develop in a mammal. So it's like, okay, let's have a look. Nope, no cancer. Okay, no cancer. Wait a second. But I'll link you to the actual study. It's quite long. If you're interested in that, maybe just read the abstract if you're the kind of person who likes reading scientific studies, which can be long and boring, but it's good to know where the data actually comes from, so you're not just, you know, spewing talking points. You actually have understood what was done, which is kind of what science is all about. But if you're not interested in the study itself, you may be interested in this video from someone called ChangeDaChannel. A couple of days ago he put out this video. It's sort of a visual counterpart to the study itself, but this is the real deal. I'll link both down below. Gee, thanks a lot, CNN. Gold is not just for lunatics, apparently. As far as I'm aware, gold is not for lunatics at all. I mean, do you know any lunatics that own gold? I don't. Gold tends to be owned by intelligent and informed people, from what I've noticed. But anyhow, CNN is acknowledging that gold is not just for lunatics anymore. Look at that gold. Makes me feel crazy just looking at it.
Get your fake tungsten-filled gold coins here.
Okay, this is Silverfuturist talking about tungsten-filled gold coins. And he's recently been talking about tungsten-filled gold bars. I'll link this video down below, and just to mention, Joe is a friend of mine. I'm not criticizing him in any way at all. In fact, I haven't even watched this video all the way through. I'm just going off the title here. And I want to mention, a lot of people say that when tungsten-filled gold coins or bars are found, that will drive down the price of gold, because people don't want to invest in something that might have tungsten inside it. Well, I understand that point, but that's almost like saying if a refinery out there started putting out barrels of oil that were marked, you know, oil, but inside were really just water or something else with a similar weight as oil does, would that drive up or down the price of oil? I think it would drive up the price of oil, because people, we still want that oil. We still want the oil that was supposed to be there. We were robbed. So yeah, it would make you maybe open the oil when you buy it in the future to make sure you're not buying water. But it doesn't drive down the value of that oil at all. It's still going to be just as in demand as it was before. In fact, even more so, because a lot of it was actually fake and was discovered to be fake. So if your gold is really not gold at all, does that drive down the value of the rest of the gold in existence, the real gold, or does that drive up the value of the rest of the gold in existence? Savage Goose from Bullion Bugs linked me to this one. It shows that in November, gold generally has a good month. On average, over the past 11 years, gold has gone up 4% in November. And as you can see, October is typically a negative month. March, June, and October are the typically negative months over the past 11-year bull run for gold. And August, September have done very well, as they did this year, and I believe in 2010 was the other good year for August, September. But yeah, November is almost always a good month, so that's just interesting. Let's have a look, see what happens. California has legalized self-driving cars. They're produced by, what do you know, Google. Yeah, so all you gotta do is just tell Google where you want to go, and the car will take you there. How lovely. That's not dangerous or anything. What is dangerous, of course, is cannabis, a very, very dangerous plant which causes people to think differently. California refuses to legalize that one. And an article linked below, the Fed this afternoon said, we don't think QE to infinity is going to work after all. It wasn't Bernanke that said it, it was someone else from the Fed, but anyhow, check it out. And with one last look at the gorgeous Canadian antelope, this is Dr. Utter signing out. Talk to you soon.